Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coaching Think Talk. So it's a Saturday afternoon. It's 2 p.m. and I am Master Coach Hasmin from Live Coach Philippines. And this is Coaching for Frontliners with Master Coach Hasmin. So this is the pilot episode of Coaching for Frontliners. And this coaching conversation is for individuals who are serving in the front line and who are seeking to get out from chaos from within and looking for a path in ending those turmoils inside of them. And my mission is to help the frontline workers cope with stress and challenges, especially this time of COVID 19. And thank you for joining me today live. And please do leave your digital footprints by letting me know where you are coming from today. And please do tag your friends if you know a frontliners right now. If you are part of the frontline, tag your colleagues, tag your co-workers, so anyone who you know who will be benefiting from this coaching think talk from Coaching for Frontliners. So please do tag them right now. And I also encourage you to give them some shout out, okay? So you would like to really appreciate and honor and thank all the frontliners for what they have been doing since the beginning of the pandemic season. So greet them, okay? Give them some shout out, give them some inspiring message. And if you are also watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay. And I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel of Coach A I Connect. So if you are new in our platform, so please like, follow, and subscribe. And hello, Coach Maureen. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. So please do share this in your timeline. Tag your friends right now from all over the Philippines and from all over the world. So I know that we know someone, right? So be a blessing today by tagging them and sharing this link to your timeline or your Facebook page or your Facebook group so that we can be a blessing. In this time of pandemic, we would really love and we would like to really honor all our frontliners. And today we remember them, Life Coach Philippines. We remember them for all the works that they do, especially in the beginning of pandemic. It's been over a year now, and you know what? They also need something like this. They also need a care. As they keep on caring for other people, they also need our care. So that's why Life Coach Philippines and Coaching Think Talk, we are launching and piloting this episode, Coaching for Frontliners with Master Coach Hasmin. So to begin with, so if this is your first time that you will be joining me and seeing me here in Life Coach Philippines, I am Master Coach Hasmin and I am a certified CACC Life Coach, and also I am a Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A. And as a Master Builder Apprentice, we build a tribe and we help your unstoppable dream come true. And I have been a life coach for over 3 years now, and by coaching philosophy is coaching enables individuals to journey from brokenness to wholeness. So that's what I really believe, and that's what has been my journey. So I am Hasmin Miroy. I am a registered medical technologist. So I belong in the frontliners 10 years ago. 10 years of my life, okay, after graduation, I already dedicated my life in working in the hospital, in working in the laboratory at Philippine Heart Center as a registered medical technologist. And after a decade, I shifted into a different industry, but it is still in the healthcare industry as a marketing person. So up to present, 13 years or 12 years now, 13 years now, I belong in the marketing industry of diagnostic supply. So we are the one who supplies all the instruments, all the reagents inside the laboratory. And right now, we are the forefront, okay, of distributing COVID testing in the Philippines. Okay, so I really love the industry of healthcare. I belong in that industry ever since I was a child. My childhood dream was to become a doctor, and somewhere along the way in studying medical technology as a pre-med, I realized that that is something that I can put on hold for now. But for now, and I pursue, okay, I pursue the profession registered medical technologist until such time after the third decade of my profession working career, I discovered life coaching, and that's where everything began. This advocacy, this mission, that's where everything began 3 years ago when I discovered life coaching. And now that dream, okay, that dream, the career that I have right now, the mission, the passion that I have right now for life coaching is being made possible, okay, in one space by life coaching. So I am a master coach and life and mental health coach, a tribe builder, a public speaker. I am one of the scholar of Master Coach A in public speaking. And also I am a pastor's wife and I have two kids ages 19 and 17. And everything that I do, I know the list can go on and go on and on. But one thing that I know and certain is life is beautiful and we should make the most out of it in this world because life is also short and we will only be given a moment, okay, a moment to spend it doing what we are called to do. And I believe that this is part of what I am called to do. And this time we are launching coaching for frontliners because once in my life, actually until now, I belong into that industry. And that is what I wanted to do, to make an impact, to make an influence in the industry that I belong to. And these are just the few things that I do with regard to the profession of life coaching. I am the founder and creator of Life's Labyrinth Coaching Community. And also, I do coaching talk every Sunday for coaching for God centered living. So if you are someone who is seeking a successful path, but with regards to that is centered to your spiritual being, okay, do join me for coaching for God-centered living every Sunday at 4 p.m. I am also part of Decaf Coffee Republic Brewing Live. Every twice a month, I do coaching talk in Decaf Brewing Live. So what? So I just like the page Decaf Coffee Republic so that you can be notified when is the schedule. I also do life coaching 101. So if there's anyone who is interested, who wanted to know more about our profession, what is life coaching, and if this is something that you wanted to do for now, integrate it in your profession, integrate it in your career. So please do message me and let's have a class, okay? Let's discover what is life coaching and how it can benefit you and how it can be integrated in what you do, in your passion, in your mission, and your career. And I'm also part of the public speaking training of Master Coach A. I am one of her scholar and these are just the few things that I do aside from being a master builder apprentice. So thank you once again for joining me. I can see here si Coach Mao, Coach Trisha, and you are tagging your friends right now who are in the front line. Okay, so let's begin. Hello, Coach Ann Caber from Tacloban. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. So as you can see here in the picture, so what can you see? Okay, what is this? What is this called? Actually, what you can see right now, these are all masks, right? And this has been a normal part of our lives over a year now. And there has been a lot of masks that has been out in the market, different one, okay? Iba-iba siya, may iba-iba siyang ng style and everything. And this is considered to be the latest fashion trend, right? So this is already part of our life and it is a mandatory that we wear masks wherever we go, especially when we go outside of our home. In fact, we do even wear the mask inside our home when we know when we are going through quarantine. So mask is really part of our life. So that's why our topic for today is unmasking our present day hero. And if you can see also here on the screen, each mask has its message, right? Mask save lives and wearing a mask show kindness. So when you wear a mask, you show kindness. And superheroes comes in all shapes and sizes. And COVID is in the air, so we should all wear masks. And you know what? Today, in this pilot episode, we will unmask the present day heroes of our day. And these are the frontliners. So, mask has been a part of a comprehensive strategy of measures according to the World Health Organization. This has been a comprehensive strategy. So, even if you go outside the Philippines, all over the world, mask is the comprehensive strategy of measure to suppress the transmission of COVID-19 virus. And it saves lives. As you can see here, it can really save life because we can prevent the transmission of COVID-19 virus. But do know that the use of mask is not the one that is only sufficient to provide adequate level of protection against COVID-19. So hello Coach Cherry and hello Master Coach A. Thank you for joining live this afternoon and thank you for birthing for coaching for frontliners as we begin in our pilot episode. So not all superheroes wear capes, they wear masks. So today, here in Coaching Think Talk, we celebrate and we honor frontline workers who, despite the risk, they continue to provide life-saving support and protection to the people who are most in need, especially in this time of pandemic all over the world. And we consider them as our present day heroes. So not all heroes wear capes. They wear masks. And these are our frontliners. So I want you to really honor them today. Okay, so message them. Okay, put in the chat box right now. Give some appreciation. Give them some love. Give them some honor today because today is their day, right? Here in Life Coach Philippines, here in Coaching Think Talk, today is their day. We honor them and we give them all the love and the support that they need so that they can continue to serve and serve and serve despite the risk, okay, in life saving and support and giving protection to the people who are most in need, especially in this time of the season. Okay, so give them some shout out. Okay, if you know one, give them some shout out. Okay, so if you know one in the tribe, mga doctors, our nurses, our medtechs, okay, tag them right now in the chat box. Okay? So, this is COVID-19, right? So, COVID-19 is today's super villain. Okay, kung meron tayong heroes, definitely we have a villain, and that is COVID-19. But you know what? Our modern day heroes today, okay, it does not deter, okay, it does not deter them from doing their job tirelessly and working to find ways to combat the threat and eventually beat the invisible super villain, which is COVID-19. And you know what? Many years back, okay, I've also experienced, it is not pandemic, okay, but it is when the outbreak of dengue came. So that was the first year when I was a medical technologist. That was, I think, 2008, 2009. That year, that was the first year that I've experienced an outbreak. But the outbreak was just in the Philippines, so it is not considered as pandemic. But during that time, I am in duty in Philippine Heart Center. I'm in the blood bank section, and you know that when you deal with dengue, okay, we need a lot of blood. And during that time, that was really a very stressful situation for all of us working in the lab, even in the nurses, even in the doctor in the ER, and in the whole hospital, right? Because we have to look for blood. Okay, we have to look for blood donors. We have to do cross matching, and we have to do it very, very fast. And at that time, okay, at that time of during outbreak, we don't sleep in the lab. Sometimes we do duties more than 8 hours, 16 hours. And if your colleague is absent and got sick, you have to work 24 hours and doing the job. And sometimes you forget to eat, and sometimes you get to forget you also forget to go to the CR because of the urgency of the need that you need to produce the blood. You need to really prepare all the blood that is needed for all the patients who are having the dengue. And I believe that right now, that is also the present scenario inside the hospitals right now because of the COVID-19 pandemic that strike us, okay, over a year now. And And if you can see, if you can visit the hospitals, every one of them are busy. Plus the addition of wearing the PPE, okay, wearing the PPE, wearing the mask, wearing the face shield just to protect them. That is something also that gives them a challenging, okay, a challenging time, a challenging moment in performing their job, because it's not easy. When you wear those things, it's really very very hot, and sometimes even some hospitals, yes, they do have an aircon, but they open the windows, they open the door so that they're hot, there meron siyang ventilation. So things like that, those are the things that are being experienced by the people, frontline healthcare, okay, healthcare workers, healthcare frontliners. And that's why, you know, this is a worldwide severe health crisis, not only because of the pandemic, but the situation that our frontliners, that our healthcare workers are experiencing inside the hospital. And this is actually an unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic for the 21st century population. In fact, yes, we do have experienced this in the past, okay, the pandemic over the last century. There's a lot of pandemic as well, the Spanish flu and different pandemic like yung SARS-CoV, Ebola, and everything. But this one is actually the longest. I believe that this is the longest that we have experiencing pandemic. Okay, so but what does it mean to be a hero, and what does it take to help those in need, the poor, and at risk in communities, with those who are the most vulnerable when a disaster strike? These are the questions that we would like to understand here in coaching for frontliners. You know, in these extraordinary times, and despite the very real danger to themselves every day, our frontliners, as you can see here in the picture, okay, every day they put their own safety and well-being, they put it aside, okay, to provide life-saving support and protection to the people most in need. So that's why I believe that they are the one we can consider the present day heroes in this time of pandemic. So they put aside their well-being and they put aside their own safety in order to protect and to help everyone who is in need. And this is how they look like when they are in action. These are frontliners, and they act in action. And despite what they are wearing, and despite of the heart that they have to serve the people, okay, and despite the calling, okay, the calling that they have, the oath that they have taken during their graduation, during the time when they pass the board exam, wherein they have to take the oath taking to serve the people, to serve the Filipino people. You know what? They are also not immune and to be affected by COVID-19. Okay, so in fact, existing reports, has been an existing reports that as apart from mortality or the death, okay, and the physical morbidities that is the effect of COVID-19, you know what? It also leads, COVID-19 is also leads to a tremendous mental health problems, and that includes insomnia, anxiety, depression, stress-related disorder, and including post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Just imagine if every day of your life you see, okay, not only one, not only two, not only three deaths every day, you see that, and you see even your coworkers dying, right? So that is definitely something that would cause them PTSD, and no one is excused from that. And even our frontline workers, they do also experience that. So if we take off their mask, okay, if we unmask them, if we take off their mask, if they take off the mask of our present day heroes, we would realize and we would see that they too need help. Yes, okay, yes, they are the forefront. Okay, as Master Coach, I have written in Life Coach Philippines, yes, they are the forefront. They are the first line of defense of the global fight for survival, and even in their personal life, is on survival mode too, as they fight, okay, to help people survive the pandemic, but they too, okay, is also on a survival mode too. And research, okay, research studies. I've been looking at the internet. There was a paper in India. There's a study conducted. A research suggested that even the mental health workers right now are in high prevalence. Okay, our not only frontliner mental health workers, but even other frontline workers are in we are in high prevalence of them of having a mental health problem as well. So what is going on? What is going on with our frontliners right now? The research, okay, this has been the research, okay, early on last year, fourth quarter, conducted, okay. So one paper that I found, okay, in India, but I believe that it is also what is the present picture scenario wherever we are right now, even in the Philippines. So what's going on with our frontline workers? They actually experience emotional distress and burnout. So just imagine seeing a lot of patient, 'di ba? Minsan punuan talaga. And not only minsan, all the time, especially if cases are at peak, especially during this year, it was at peak at the month of March and April. Okay, it was at peak. So there was no available bed inside the hospital, so they cannot accommodate other sickness, only illness. They can only accommodate COVID-19. So that's why that's why they experience emotional distress and burnout. And some of them, they go on duty 18 hours, 16 hours, and even 24 hours because there is a lack of manpower inside the facilities as well. So they experience that. And there has been an increase actually a study in Canada that it was reported that there is a 36% increase, especially in the healthcare workers facing emotional distress and burnout. And another thing that is going on with our frontliners is they also experience anxiety disorder. Not only anxiety that they experience, but some of them already experience anxiety disorder that they already don't want to go to the hospital. They already don't want to work. They already doesn't want to go on duty, and some of them are resigning. So that's why there is also a limitation as well in terms of providing services because some of them, because of the anxiety disorder, they choose not to go to work anymore or they choose to resign. What else? So what's going on with our frontliners? They also experience depression and depressive symptoms, okay, at a high rate this time. In fact, based on study, that was as high as 50% as compared to other years. Okay, there's has been a reported cases of higher than 50% cases of depression and depressive symptoms because sometimes they are prevented from going home as well, right? So di sila makauwi with their family because they have to do some quarantine, so they just have to stay in the dormitory, they just have to stay in the hospital, and they cannot go to their family, they cannot visit their loved ones. So that they will not transmit, okay, they cannot transmit the virus, whatever viruses that they have contacted in the hospital. So that's why there is an increase. And imagine just working and working and seeing from severe, okay, from mild to severe case to critical cases. If that is something that you see every day, so that would really, really affect your mental health. And definitely, they also experience acute stress reaction and PTSD. Death, okay, everyday death is not a joke for them to see. And knowing, okay, knowing that they cannot do something about it, even they try their best, okay, and you still see, okay, and you still see people, okay, cannot who did not make it. That is something that also affects their mental health. And also, of course, other psychological problems because aside from work, okay, aside from work related stresses, they too have their own problems as well, personal problems that they have to deal with and that they have to face with. So this is it. This is the picture. This is the reality of what's going on with our frontliners right now. But you know what? Okay, you know what? Okay, acceptance is the road to all challenge. As we see, okay, as we see this reality coming, even with our frontliners, even with the modern day heroes that we consider, okay, and as they take off their mask right now, okay, we perceive them as heroes, but as they take off their mask, that is the picture that is going on with them. And the first key, okay, the first key that we need to understand is acceptance is the road to all change. So if we want to help the frontliners, to all the frontliners out there right now, we must come into acceptance that we are in that stage, because that's where, okay, that's where everything will begin. When we are aware of what is going on with us, that's where healing begins, and that's where change will begin. So, mental health is an ongoing process of dedication to reality. Okay, so remember that mental health is an ongoing process of dedication to reality at all costs. We cannot deny, okay? We must acknowledge that we feel that, okay? We must acknowledge that we feel that way, and we must deny it. Even when we know that a lot of people ay umaasa sa atin, di ba? But we must also come into acceptance and in acknowledgement that we also feel threatened, we also feel anxious about it, and we also feel scared about today. Make your mental health a priority. Every one of us are uniquely made, so and therefore every one of us will react people around you, but understand that we are all uniquely made. So we will react differently. So it's okay to be not okay, okay? But one thing that is common is that you need to understand what is healthy for you beginning today. And as you monitor your physical health, I know that a lot of you are being provided by your institution, by your organization with a lot of mga vitamins, supplements, and everything. I know that you are being provided, but know that, okay, as you monitor your physical health, do not also overlook your mental health. It's more important, okay? In fact, that is more important. Your mental health is actually more important now more than ever. So it's about time to take a look and take care of your mental health and prioritize your mental health by being aware, preventing it, and intervention if there's a must. Okay, so it is health. Okay, it is health that is real wealth, and that and not pieces of gold and silver, according to Mahatma Gandhi. And when we talk about health, we're not talking only about physical health, but we are talking about mental health as well. In fact, according to Wayne Lindstorm, the president of and CEO of Mental Health America, he said that we may have different ideas about what wellness means, but it involves a set of skills and strategies that prevent the onset or shorten the duration of illness and promote recovery and well-being. So it's about keeping healthy as well as getting healthy. So, when you want to become healthy physically and mentally, it involves a set of skills and strategies that can prevent the onset or shorten the duration of illness. Probably right now, you may say to yourself that you are physically healthy, but somewhere along the way, probably your mental health may need some a closer look. Okay, know that there are skills, there are strategies that we can put on set, okay, and that can shorten or prevent that from becoming a bigger issue or bigger problem. And developing your mental wellness emphasizes your capacity to build resilience. That's why it's important, okay? We don't know how long the pandemic will be here. We don't know what is still the impact of the pandemic, and we are just starting the vaccine, right? And no one knows what is the effect of that. But you know what we need right now is to develop and build our resilience. And it helps to reduce, okay, when we develop our mental wellness, it will increase up our capacity to build our resilience. So therefore, it will help to reduce suffering. We will to find inner peace, joy, and fulfillment. It is a journey of seeking your purpose, meaning, happiness, and developing a healthy relationship with others. And we all need this. Okay, life is beautiful, and we can start building, okay, our resilience in fighting off the challenges that whatever may come our way by developing our mental wellness. And also, when we improve our mental wellness, it will allow us to shift our focus toward a more positive and empowering approach. So, how we can feel, think, connect, okay, and function better rather than just avoiding or coping with mental challenges. So, you know, when we start working on our mental wellness, okay, we will start to feel connected with ourselves and more than just the default of what we do right now. Even me, okay, I am not exempted from that. I may not be inside the hospital working, but I am still in the healthcare industry, and we do provide services that is needed in the hospital, especially for COVID testing. We do encounter challenges, especially in bringing in your orders, okay, bringing in the equipment, and bringing in, transporting, and shipping all those things that you need in order for you to have something to use inside the hospitals. And sometimes, okay, um, the default is to just avoid what we feel, just to cope up with those challenges, especially those mental challenges. But you know, when we improve our mental wellness, we will have to take a look on how we feel, how we think, how we connect, so that we can function better, we can deliver better, and we can help more and more people who are in need of our services. And mental wellness is actually an integrated, holistic way of nurturing your health and your well-being. As your state of mind affects your body, okay? And vice versa. So akala natin walang effect, okay? Akala natin walang effect yung ating mental health with our body. In fact, there is, okay? Studies, okay, research has found that when you are burned out, when you are stressed, okay, your body cannot move, your body cannot fight against the impact of that stress and that burnout. So therefore, you cannot perform and work, okay, as much as you wanted it. Okay, so our state of mind affects our body and vice versa. So your mental wellness is also connected to your belief and values, to your environment, and to your life experiences as well. So that is how important focusing on your mental wellness right now. To all the frontliners right now, I'm speaking to you, I'm talking to you right now. This is, okay, more than ever, this is the best time to really have a look, okay, take a look to prioritize your mental health so that we can build more resilience and we can fight and face the challenges that may come our way. And that is a good preparation that we can do in the service, okay, in our service to the humanity. In fact, Life Coach Philippines, our advocacy is all about mental health. So even before the pandemic started, we have been already doing mental wellness talk, mental wellness activity to all the people, okay, to organizations, to communities, and even inside Decaf Coffee Republic. Before the pandemic happened, 2018, when I became when I started to become when I became a life coach, I started already with Coach Candy, with Master Coach A, doing the mental wellness talk every Saturday at Decaf Coffee Republic. So as you can see here in the picture, we do it for free, okay, because that is our advocacy. Life Coach Philippines, that is our advocacy, and our founder and creator, Master Coach A, is all about having a mental fit organization, having a mentally fit nation, having a mentally fit family, and having a mentally fit individual who are working inside the workplace. So 2018 we started that, until 2019 it's been ongoing until last year 2020. If you can see here, we did brewing mental resiliency. Okay, this is even the start, before the start of the lockdown. That was March 14, 2020, we did not stop. And until now, okay, 2021, we still continue to do, okay, as you can see here in the picture, I do conduct stress management workshop to different organizations who are seeking for their people, okay, for a mental wellness talk. And I talk about stress management to different organizations. It may not be face to face, okay, we are not limited by face to face, but we are not limited by space, okay, we are not even limited by how far you are right now, because we can do it online, we do it virtually. So we have never stopped, so we are not actually doing this coaching for frontliners, particularly for the mental health. We are not doing this in response only because of the pandemic, but this is already what we have been doing in the past, and this time we want to double time, okay, because we are now entering the third COVID effect. And we have seen, I have been in a series of meeting with different organizations, particularly hospitals, and they are really seeking something that can help the medical professional, the medical workers who are experiencing a degrading, okay, a degrade in their mental health. And we do offer services, we do offer coaching talks, we have free, we have paid, and we have intensive programs that we can offer to you so that you can start caring for your mental health beginning today. Because, okay, because we don't know until when this pandemic will stop, but there is something that we can do. We can build our resilience, and we can prepare to what is ahead of us. And life coaching, okay, life coaching is a way that we can offer to you. Life Coach Philippines, okay, and us here in Coaching Think Talk is a way that we can offer to you to fasten and help you, okay, fast track everything, okay, to build that resiliency, because a life coach can help you find ways of obtaining and maintaining stability, managing difficult situation symptoms, rebuilding relationship, finding purpose for living by creating a clear plan of action and using current strength to reach your future goals. So we can do that. A life coach can be able to assist you in that journey, in rebuilding relationship, in having a stability, okay, maintaining your mental health stability. And mental health coaching is action oriented with emphasis on improving the person's present life, okay, present life, and reaching your goals for the future. We employ a partnership model wherein the client is an active participant in their own mental wellness plan. So we do not dictate, we do not prescribe, okay, but we help you, we work with you, okay, in creating your own mental wellness plan. So you are the one who will decide what is worth doing, while us, the coach, will provide an expertise in supporting successful change and accountability to help you stay on track. So because you care for the people, because you care for the people who are in need, and because you care for the nation, we also care for you. This is our advocacy, and that is something that we wanted to give to you, okay, to give, okay, in honor of what you do, in honor of your services. This is what we wanted to do. We would like to really work with you. We would like to really walk hand in hand with you. And by just having this coaching think talk, coaching for life, coaching for frontliners, I believe that we are doing our part, because you care, so we care. So remember, okay, action changes things. All you need to do is make that decision, even just a decision, okay, make that decision today that you are going to begin to or start caring for your mental health, and that is already a big step. So if you need conversation, if you want to know more about this one, what we are offering to you, so let's have a conversation, okay. You can reach me in my coaching page, Coach Hasmin, or you can reach me in my personal page, Hasmin Miroy, or email me at hasminmiroy@gmail.com, or call me at 0918-944-7841, and let's see, okay, how we can journey together, how can I support you, how we can help you, how can we help your organization, and how we can help your team in building mental resilience and preparing you, okay, and having that mental preparedness and having that mental fitness and toughness for you to overcome, okay, the challenges that may come your way because of the pandemic situation. And also, I would like to invite you in our coaching community. I am the admin of MedCollab Coaching Community by Life Coach Philippines, your medical conduit to holistic wellness. So this community is designed to help you to preserve holistic wellness. Okay, physical, when say holistic, that is physical, mental, emotional, social, and your spiritual health. So this can be achieved, okay, by maintaining a lifestyle, okay, by maintaining a lifestyle that would prevent, okay, that would prevent any physical, mental challenges, okay, that would prevent you from going down to that challenges, okay, through the platform of life coaching. So again, as WHO says, that health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So let's start taking care of your mental health. So do join us inside MedCollab Coaching Community by Life Coach Philippines. Don't forget to answer the questions there. So this is a free community wherein you will learn a lot. Okay, you will be stay updated. Okay, you will be I will be providing you there with resources that can help you. Okay, that can help you build your resiliency. So join us inside Medco Lab Coaching Community by Life Coach Philippines, and let's keep in touch. Okay, this community is for you. And also, as I end this conversation, let me invite you and to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. And I invite you to join us inside Be Learning Society. Okay, so be part of the Be Learning journey for living smarter with monthly perks. So last month, okay, last May, Master Coach A launched Be Learning Society, the tent maker of Be Learning Home for Mental Fitness, and Decaf Coffee Republic is hosting the Be Learning e-card that unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. So if you avail, okay, the Be e-learning e-card, you get the number one 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. Second is the Mental Model Master Class of Master Coach A, which is happening every third Saturday of the month. And also, okay, you get a 90 minutes coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And for this month, July 17, third Saturday, the Mental Model Masterclass of Master Coach A, she will be teaching us the 80 to 20 mental model mastery. And we will learn the mental model behind the 80-20 rule and discover how you can apply it in almost every area of your life and accelerate your success. So these are just one of the many things that we are offering to you in order for you to help you, okay, to build that resiliency and that mental fitness. And learning more about mental models, learning about what category, what is your mental model is the first step of becoming aware, okay, on how will you respond, how will you react, okay, and how will you react on it, and how will you act on certain situation that may come along your way. And also, if you want to become of part of what we are doing here in Life Coach Philippines, I invite you, okay, to become a part of co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So these are for individuals who embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach. So Master Coach A is now offering co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life, so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So this includes 21 days online learning journey, 3 days live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3 days live business bootcamp if you wanted to take it to the next level as a coaching entrepreneur. So all you need to do is to connect with Coach Rosel at 0917-586-1661 if you want to know more about this, if you want to know more about the opportunities that is waiting for you in this profession. And of course, do join us for another coaching conversation later at 4 p.m. with Coach Joanna for coaching for moms in transition. So every Saturday, join us, and every day as well. Do join us every 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. Okay, because okay, here in Life Coach Philippines, okay, coaches like us think and talk like this. So this is us in the Philippines. So once again, I am Master Coach Hasmin from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. So coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love bam boom. Love bam boom. Bye-bye.